Hi there, Michael Friedman here. Today's lesson is about customer loyalty versus customer trust, a really important subject as it relates to the difference between the two, but more importantly, how do you also use social branding to build trust? In today's world of the vacation rental industry, there really isn't much loyalty and much trust. Consumers today are looking at ease of use of websites, how easy it is to book, price, and more importantly, they just want something simple. So there really isn't a whole lot of loyalty that goes on in the industry as it relates to building trust with the consumer. Now, that's going to change. That's why you're here at Vacation Rental University, and we're going to show you some of the steps and techniques to start building that trust. Now, there's a huge difference between trust and loyalty. Loyalty, if you really think about it, means you're loyal to something and you're even willing to pay more money for that product or service, even if it may not fulfill your needs totally completely, but you really, really like it. Trust is much different. Trust is built around complementary things like ease of use, feels good, had a great experience with that person before. So it's really important as a vacation rental property manager to be thinking about the difference between loyalty and trust. Keep that in mind. Go back and watch this again, because many of you are thinking, well, I've got, the guest has stayed with me multiple times, so there's loyalty. Potentially, sure. But I think more importantly, they trust you. They've had a good experience. There was a situation that might have come up during one of their stays and you rectified it and clarified it and got it resolved quickly. So keep in mind that today's loyalty, and we're going to talk about this at the end of today's lesson, I hate to say it, doesn't exist. But if you build trust, you're going to have them potentially as a client for life. Social proof is also a huge factor, and we're going to talk about some of those things in the upcoming part of the lesson that is important to making sure that when people look at certain things socially, if you would, that social proof is a value add. People want to know that other people have had an excellent or great experience just like they want to have. So social proof is going to be really, really valuable in this part of the lesson. And we'll get to some steps that you can use to make sure that you're getting that social proof. So how do you build trust in the marketplace? Well, I'm going to share some steps and techniques with you that you can use, but it starts, before we get to those, it starts with you. What's unique about you and your business? In some of our previous lessons, we've talked about value proposition, what makes you unique, what causes you to be different. Not every vacation rental management company in your marketplace is doing the same things. Sure, they're renting out homes and condominiums and townhomes and cabins. They're doing all of that, but what makes you unique? So it really starts, the part of building trust in your marketplace starts with you. Like it or not, it starts with you. So it's really important that you differentiate yourself from your competitors by how unique you are and how different you are. So what are some of the steps to build trust? The first step is respond to all of your reviews. Let me repeat that. Respond to all of your reviews. It's critically important you respond to not just the negative ones you get, but also the good ones. And why is that important? This is a very, very important piece to this puzzle as it relates to building trust. So I want you to listen closely. Responding to good reviews shows you care and you're listening and you're looking at all of your reviews, not just the ones that are negative. So let me repeat that. Respond to the good reviews as well. The reason being is people want to see that you're responding to everything. Just by simply saying thank you for the positive review, we're glad that you had an amazing experience, shows you are listening, you're looking, and you truly, truly care. A huge trust building mechanism in the steps. So step one, again, let me repeat it. Respond to all of your reviews. Step two, this is going to sound crazy, but it's so simple. Make sure you have a functioning website. I can't tell you how it just burns me when I meet vacation rental property managers and they don't have an actual website to direct guests and owners to. Why don't they have it? Well, we have a Facebook page and that's something we're using and it just seems to work really well. Well, that's great. You should be using that anyways. But more importantly, have a functioning website that people can go to learn more about your company. They want to know you care. Remember I talked about the validity of LinkedIn and making sure that one of our previous lessons about the validity of having a great profile page for your company and yourself? Well, this is the same thing. Building trust is built on having something that people can go to, they can see, and they can validate who you are. So step 2, making sure you've got a great website. Step 3 is really, really important. But it's a little out there, so bear with me. And it's developing what I call your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? There's got to be a reason besides the financial side of it. Maybe you really enjoy people. Maybe you really love the industry. Maybe financially it's serving a lot of different needs in your personal life as well. But why are you doing it? And how are you communicating that in building trust with your consumers or your potential consumers, homeowners, and guests? We're going to do a separate lesson on creating your why and how to do that, and then how to communicate it and how to use it in your marketing as well as in your social media. But it's really important. Start thinking about why. Why are you doing this business? Why are you in this business? And how can you use this business to serve and help others have an amazing travel and vacation experience? And the 4th tip, it's just the little extra things that you do. Empower your team. Empower your reservation agents. Empower the people who do your onboarding, and you may have an owner relations group. Empower them. Let them make decisions. Let them work through the challenges and problems that they're going to maybe encounter with a guest or with an owner. But empowering your team shows trust that you have in them, and that trust then gets communicated out to the potential guest or owner. So again, the 4th tip, empower and do the little things. Do the little extra things that make your business special. So let's just recap. The first thing in building trust is respond to all of your reviews. All of them, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but especially the good. Because remember, people want to know that you're looking and caring. Step 2, have a great website. Okay? Simple, but very, very effective and very, very needed in building trust. Step 3, develop your why. And step 4, again, do the little extra things. Go above and beyond. Do that extra 0.1% every day, and you're going to see your business soar. So many things can add to consumer trust, but the first step is really admitting you need to do it. You need to create trust with your brand. As I said earlier, in today's world, do not, and I repeat, do not mistake loyalty for trust. If someone can find it easier, cheaper, faster, they're going to go there potentially. So it's really critically important that you do not misunderstand. There is a difference between loyalty and trust. And there's going to be some supporting documents at the end of this lesson that we'll share with you that I believe will give you some additional value in that. And more importantly, if you have questions as you're building trust, go to the forum, ask the questions, and we'll definitely respond to you. So the last point I want to make is this. Just start treating people like human beings. I know that sounds crazy, but people want to know that you hear them and that you care. So treat them like a human being. Treat them with respect, with kindness, and do the things we shared with you in today's lesson. And I guarantee you that you're going to build phenomenal trust with your consumer base. We hope you enjoyed this lesson. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.